Okay, my apologies. We just finished talking about this one about how to think outside the box, how to grow your dreams bigger, more adventurous, maybe diversify, maybe just the expansion of or the level up. We have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups says don't be too hasty in making any kind of decision this week. Pull it back, think it through. What do you truly want? Does this move you towards what you truly want? Does it move you away from it? And the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is all about making abundance, prosperity, growing your stature, respect. And this is thinking outside the box once again. So it is a week that wants you to embrace thinking outside the box. Absolutely. It wants you to understand what you truly do need, where you truly are going, what truly is the path that you want to walk before you make any kind of decision or commitment. Obligate yourself in some way, take something new on or something different on, adding to your just your world. Well, let's see what work and career has to say. We have the Ace of Swords. This is the aha moment. This is the epiphany. This is the new beginning. This is the new start. This is when you push it outside the boundaries of what you've been doing, that you see the possibilities of how to go forward. You have that spark of revelation. You have that knowledge come in, that clarity come in, that wisdom come in, that aha moment, that epiphany. We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess, yes, there is magic around us when the High Priestess appears. More importantly, there is magic within you that you need to discover, that you need to tap into, that you need to bring out and utilize. And that could be a talent, that could be an ability, that is the unique self. A part of that unique self, or all of that unique self, to come out and stand present in the new path. Allowing for the miracles to show up. We have the Three of Swords. Now, I think when it comes to our work or career, and it's talking all about these new ways to go forward, that we also will have to close some doors behind us. And those could be emotional doors. You could have worked with the same group of people for the last 10 years or been associated with them in some way. And now you have to move forward in some new way. Step into some new arena of people, of groups. And so there might be a little bit of an emotional time there for you, because when we move onwards, of course, there are things and people we need to leave in the past, leave in our rear view mirror. Very much if you got, you worked on the fifth floor and you got a promotion, but now you go and work on the 11th floor. And so you're leaving all those people that you got to know so well, and you're going into a new arena of people that you don't know very well at all. And so there could be a lot of emotion, some heartbreak, some tears, some sorrows, some hugs, but you're not really going anywhere, I don't think. And it's just our patterns will change, right? Okay, let's see here. We've got a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So talk. Talk about what you were doing, what you were planning to do, where you want to go. Talk about yourself. Uh, yeah, it's like getting on your soapbox and celebrating who you are and telling them who you are and what you can do and what you bring to the table. I see all the birds around us. So there's messages. There's a lot of messages coming in. There's a lot of clues laying on our path to show us the way forward. So recognize those clues. There's a lot of activity. So we may miss things if we're not being present and in the moment. And we have keep your eyes on the big picture, leave the details to others, experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. So when you have that genuine concern for others and you make it not just about you, but about everybody's well being enhanced because of what you do, and that's when you truly shine. That's when the magic really starts to take hold. Okay? Keep your eyes on the big picture. Don't sweat the small stuff right now. The small stuff is not important. Those little tiny things, those little mundane details. Just look at the big picture. Don't worry about how it's going to show up. In fact, the less control you have over that, the better chances it has of showing up in your life. Leave the details to others, leave it to them. Experience that leads to success. So you may have already have been walking this experience. This is why the promotion is coming. This is why the raise is coming. This is why the new opportunity is being exposed to you. I would think that more than anything else, because we started with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, and this is one that you really can't grow much more than you already have on this path, that you have to take that elevated path or that new path. And we'll get one more here. And we have the opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. So face your fears. That could be part of the 3 of Swords that we had here as well. Facing our fears. Because when we face our fears, when we look at our fears, chances are they're not as big and ugly as we thought them to be in the first place, but they really lose a lot of their power just by us being aware of them, just by us looking at our fear in the eye. Opportunity to improve your plans. I get that all over the board. So it really is an abundance, growing your prosperity, growing your wealth, growing your stature in the community. All those things are on the board for you. But really understand where you truly want to be at the end of the day, at the end of the path. What is your level of success that you're going after? What are you striving for the most? Where are you thinking outside the box and diversifying for new starts, new energy, new approaches to things? We'll go to love and relationships, and we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is one of enthusiasm, so get enthusiastic about your partnerships, the people in your life. Um, we can be a little risk taking too when it comes to our relationships this week. Trying something new, introducing something new within the relationship, changing the dynamics of the relationship in some way. We could also forget to communicate with the people that are closest to us. Okay. We're so caught up in our own path and our own world that we kind of forgot to include them in our enthusiasm. So make sure that they are included in the enthusiasm in what you do and in what you are feeling. We have the Star card, making the impossible possible. If there is that, if you're really, this could lay in so many ways. Okay, if you're looking for somebody, making the impossible possible, you feel like you'll never find that perfect somebody for yourself in your life. Chances are this is a week where you could definitely meet them. If you are in a relationship that you've tried so hard to do, make that relationship all it could be, and you just don't know what to do or where to go or how to change the atmosphere in order to grow that relationship stronger and deeper, like you had so wanted it to grow. This is a time when you have that aha moment, that epiphany. Something happens, new energy comes in. So pay attention to what might show up. This is like a renewed hope within a relationship or within a person that we love. So if we love somebody but they're going through some kind of intense problem, and we are trying to be supportive of their journey and helping them along the way, this is where we could get that aha moment, that epiphany of how to help them, of how to guide them to a stronger, more a healthier them. And we have the Justice card. Wow, all the big players are out for you, huh? Well, it is your birthday month, so I guess there's that. And you are walking towards a solar eclipse in your sign, so it's your solar eclipse. So, really, when we're talking about the new beginnings, we want to really clear our path this month for what is already, you know, hindering us, holding us back. Why haven't we gone forward? What is the fear? What is the anxiety? What is the limitation that is holding us back in love, in relationships, but also in all areas of our life? Okay, here we have the Justice card. This is about being more present within the relationship, making a commitment. Maybe it's just a quiet commitment within your heart to the relationship itself to grow it stronger, deeper, more authentic, more united. This is about understanding what things don't work in the relationship, what things have to go in the relationship, what things need to be addressed in the relationship, what things need to have that healthy dialogue within the relationship. And that could be testy waters for us because Mercury will be going stationary retrograde on the 1st, on the Monday. So we automatically start the week with, so we really have to practice our words. We really have to delve deep within and have that conversation first with ourselves and understand if we will get the reaction, the buy in that we want within our words. And really understanding what we want to say before we say it in order for them to be strong, in order for them to be true. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so when you feel like your gut is telling you, your intuition is telling you that you need to do this, that, or the other thing within the relationship in order to grow it stronger, then you need to show up and you need to do it. Okay, you just can't let that thought be a fleeting thought. Make the effort, show up, be present. Make it a conscious effort that you're not going to put your phone in between the two of you or on the table or even look at it while you're sitting with them, talking with them. And I would even go as far as saying, could you mind putting your phone away? It'd be nice just to have a conversation, just talk about nothing, because right away you get, well, what do you want to talk about then? Well, nothing. Let's just talk. Let's just talk and see where the conversation goes, where it leads. Okay, well, let's look at growing our self empowerment for the week. How do we go about doing that? Well, we have the Fool. So the Fool is about the new journey, uh it's about, it's about being the trailblazer, stepping into new beginnings, being the independent, raising your vitality, knowing that you don't need much in order to go forward here. In fact, you hardly need anything. We have the hobo suitcase there. Right, so a couple of belongings on a stick thrown over our shoulder will just do us fine because we are in full moon energy, so we are going to hit a roadblock quite early. We are going to hit that limitation that isn't allowing us to go forward, and that's okay because this is the time to remove them. This is the time to leave them in the rearview mirror. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Where is your focus? Where is your attention? So really be conscious of where you're putting your focus this week. Is it on your dreams, your goals, your desires, your successes? Is it on somebody else? Maybe it's a dear friend of yours and you are putting your energy towards helping them go through a rough patch in their life even. I kind of get that you could be somebody's strength right now. So where's your focus? Where's your attention? Because that is where the creation happens. Okay, so if you're looking at the lack of money in your bank account, you're going to get more lack. Okay, more things have to go out of that bank account. If you're looking at the lack of love within the relationship, all you will see is the lack of love. There'll be evidence all over the place. But if you start looking for the beauty of the relationship, you will also start to find evidence for that. So where is your focus? Where is your attention being placed? We have the Five of Pentacles. We want to throw in the towel in some way. We're tired. We feel like we have pushed ourselves to the limit. We've been spinning our tires, and maybe you have in a way because we did start with the Nine of Pentacles, telling us that we've accomplished just about all we can, that we have to think outside the box, that we have to stretch our potential a little bit farther in order to step into the new beginnings and the new starts that we want. You sit on the threshold of the door of abundance there. That's all I've got to say for it, okay? So as soon as you start raising your vitality and being more aware of your surroundings, you're going to get that aha moment. You're going to get that epiphany. You're going to see that doorway. We have the Six of Wands. This is not a time to rest on your laurels. This is not a time to kick back and relax. This is a time to push forward. And when I say push forward, I don't essentially want you to actually push against the energy. I want you to go with the flow more than anything else, but be present for the energy. Don't back away from it. Embrace it. Let it lead you where you may be going. We have enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth. So spend some time in meditation and prayer. Um, any kind of spiritual practice, okay? And it could be your definition of spirituality, okay? If you feel that when you go for a walk in nature, you're closer to God, your angels, than any other time, the universe, source, than any other time, then yeah, that is your spiritual practice then. If you feel that you need to build an altar and sit at that altar, that is your practice. If you feel you need to light a candle and meditate on the flame, that's a practice. Okay? Journaling gratitude, that's a practice. Going to a place of worship, if that's what you do, that is a practice. Okay? Trying to get closer to those angels. You know, those angels hang out there. So pursue spiritual growth. Cheer up and live in the moment. Yeah, it's very much being present this week for yourself. Very much being present and being in the moment and seeing where you are putting your focus, seeing where you're putting your attention, seeing what is getting in your way, addressing those things as they come up, not looking away, but look it in the eye. That's important this week. We'll get one more card. And we've got creative wonderment, follow your passion. So it all hinges on your passions, your dreams, your desires. So you figure out what your truest passion is and start seeing yourself at the end of the day, okay? The time when you have had pure success in that passion, in that desire. Okay? Let everything else show you the way, okay? They'll prepare the path. Go with the flow. See what is shown to you. Raise your energy, raise your thoughts to a positive mindset, and until we meet again, remember, I do love you.